about something that we rarely have these, and when we do, Jane, oh my goodness.
I mean, we're here with the grand finale of a day of Season's Eatings. And my husband is the crab cake king of the world. He buys all your crab cakes from Egg Harbor. You guys are the Customer Choice Food Award. Pardon me if I say beauty, because that's what I give out. For best fish and more. They won about 17 prizes, I think, this year. This is something like no other. And Jen Kovich, who has literally been the hardest working woman in television today, is here at the end of the day with something that I'm so excited about for you, because Egg Harbor is actually a place that I drive over a lot when we head, as we'd like to say here in Philly, down the shore. It's one of the most beautiful areas, and you know you get the best seafood from Egg Harbor here at QVC. Well, this is not just a salmon cake. This is a stuffed salmon cake. It's almost like a meal in and of itself. It is the food of the month, and that's why it's on a very special sale price of $79.98. It's going to go up to almost $100 at the end of the month if it lasts that long. And Jennifer, if we say, well, what is a stuffed salmon cake? I am telling you, grab your fork and get ready to dive in, because this is the best almost midnight snack I've ever had in my life.
I love it. The best almost midnight snack. You know, it really, this is so special. This can be center of the plate. This can be just because you don't know what to eat for dinner, but you want something wholesome and delicious. This fits the bill for so many things. But here's what it is. We're giving you still our Egg Harbor salmon that you already know and love. Full of flavor, full of protein, full of omega-3s and essential omega-6s, essential fatty acids. But here's what you're also getting. In the center is this melty, delicious, velvety, flavorful center, right? Oh, I mean, come on. So it is a clean whipped potato. Yes, you heard me right. We're giving you mashed potatoes inside. And when I say clean, I mean just simply real potatoes, whipped to perfection with cream and butter. No powder mixture here, real ingredients. And then we've given you that light citrus velvety hollandaise on top. And then we've panko breaded the outside. I know, right? If you could smell the studio.
Knees. And I mean, honestly, like my husband could make 2 of these for dinner at night and honestly not have to have anything else with it, or one with a side salad or a green veg. It literally is everything that you need from, again, Egg Harbor, which has won best fish, best seafood, best favorite, season after season, year after year, current winner. This was on earlier today and over 1,000 have been ordered. And the best part about this is we love to go out to eat. We'd love to go to seafood restaurants. We go to a lot of them not far from that famous Egg Harbor. I have never seen a stuffed salmon cake in my life. I can't wait to dive in, but you are getting 12 of these. Do the math. For only $79.98. This per meal is literally unprecedented, and I love to cook. I love to entertain. I would never in a million years try to do my homemade mashed potatoes and my homemade hollandaise sauce and then get the salmon and turn it into a cake. Okay, I'm going to cut into one of these over here.
Please do.
But can you tell us how easy they are to prepare, Jen?
Oh my gosh, so easy. Cook from frozen. Truly, bake from frozen, 400 degrees for about 30 to 32 minutes. They come out warm in the center, nice and velvety and bubbly.
So bake from frozen. No having to think like, what am I having for dinner? And have to think about it the day before. You do it literally 30 minutes before.
Yes, 30 minutes before. Preheat that oven, 400 degrees, crispy on the outside, right? Tender and delicious on the inside.
And it doesn't mask the flavor of the salmon. Look, you still get that famous Egg Harbor salmon flavor, which we know and love, and is a oh my gosh, look at that steak and cake moment right there.
Can you imagine? Right? I mean, it really doesn't need much. If you want to do surf and turf, this is the easy surf to put with your turf. There's no need to fuss about it. If you want to create hollandaise, or excuse me, eggs Benedict here, this is a great substitute for a traditional Canadian bacon or ham. You know, make this instead, and you don't even need the bread. You just add some asparagus, add some more hollandaise with that egg, and it's delicious. If you just want to have this as the center of the plate, great for fish and chips. A nice substitute for a traditional cod, beer batter cod. Create this for your fish and chips. It's so satisfying, the bite. but it's also a medley of flavors that kind of come together, and it just works.
There's a decadence to this. Like, if this had a price tag on the menu because you're getting stuffed salmon cakes, you would happily pay it, because you can never do anything like this at home. And think about the holidays coming. So maybe you are going to have the turkey, and maybe you're going to have the ham, but maybe you have someone who's a pescatarian and they only eat fish.
Yes.
Then what are you going to do?
Right.
Last year, our family was separated at Christmas, so we had Egg Harbor crab cakes and prime rib from QVC.
Oh,
I was in Florida with my one daughter. My husband was home with my other daughter, and we had some family and friends in. But like, this is that moment. Oh my gosh, on top of a salad, on like a brioche roll. Oh my gosh, and biting into that. But you don't even need all that. This is just the best ever. And we are very, very picky, because we know you at home love your QVC food. I mean, actually today I was talking to you earlier about croissants, and they actually finally came back in stock. Thanks for letting me know. So I ordered actually 3 orders today. When you love a QVC food and it gets low in your freezer, that's why we also should tell you about auto delivery, because this is going to be locked into the sale price that's going up at the end of the month. And if you do auto delivery, that's going to come to you every 90 days. You still get the free shipping, you still get the 5 easy payments, and you still get the sale price, even though it goes up at the end of the day. And I mean, my husband's go-to are your crab cake, because I work usually 3 to 4 nights of the week, so he has to make his own dinner. And even tonight when I was going out, I'm like leaving for work, what are you going to have? He goes, probably a crab cake. This takes it to a whole different level with a salmon cake that's stuffed.
Not your traditional salmon cake. I think a lot of us think, okay, it's going to be a lot of chopped salmon, or you know, or stringy salmon, and then you're going to have a lot of filler. Not. You can see we're giving you that whole salmon fillet there, and in between is that melty, velvety, flavorful center of a mashed potato, a clean mashed potato with hollandaise. Now, when I say clean, I truly do mean it's not a powdery mixture. I cannot stress that enough. You're getting real, exactly.
You know what, Jen, it's almost like the sauce is on the inside. A lot of times you have to put something on top of salmon, because it's a nice flavor, but we usually do top it with something. And when you get that bite of the crunch of the outside, and then the flavor of the salmon, which is so tender, and then that decadence on the inside, whoa, from frozen in about 30 minutes in your oven. And that panko on the outside, I love texture, gives it that crunch. But we are now down to the final, minute and a half of the day. That means our value of the day is about to go up in price. The one-time only is about to go up in price. And this sale price will leave us at the end of this month, but with already well over 1,000 ordered earlier today, and many of you putting it in your cart right now. Like, just kind of step up with 500 already out the door to a whole new way to entertain.
It is a whole new way of entertaining, and imagine how many eyebrows are going to be raised, and the expressions that you're going to get when this is what you serve. You know, it's the night before Thanksgiving. What are you serving? It's the Saturday post Thanksgiving. No one wants leftovers anymore. They're over the turkey. What are you going to serve? Maybe it's New Year's Eve. Maybe you're doing 7 fishes. Save yourself the work of having to make everything by hand or from scratch.
My dad loved the smelts. I could never get into the smelts.
Really?
But Rudy loved the smelts. That was a little too far gone for me as a kid.
I thought of you last night. We sold Germac, and Rudy's one was in
Rudy's
there. Yes.
Oh, we always think of our Rudy. Oh, Monifa, come in here, my dear friend.
This was good.
I said, this is the best almost midnight snack I've ever had in my life. Got to do this again.
This was fun.
Thank you so much, Jen. It's so good to see you.
Thank you so much.
That was a lot of fun.
I know. Do you think we'll get to eat again?
I think so.
I hope so. I hope so.
That was really fun.
That was fun.
I enjoyed this
Had a great time spending time with you.
As well. And